Shalom, Lord Christ. I'm preaching officer of 1,000 Tamayam. I got with the preaching officer of 1,000 Shwantazan Halak. And I'm teaching the ISBK Alabama Sabbath Day Class. All right? All right. Give me 1 minute. Shwantazan, get the prayers ready.
Go on, sir. I got them.
All right.
You want to say a module?
Now, give me 1 second.
Come on.
All right. All right. The Paul Huckadon, mean face the east. Slakia Majin, which means stand. The Paul Huckadon means face the east.
Come on,
All
sir.
right. Go ahead and do the Lord's Prayer, warrior.
Come on. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer first in the Hebrew and then in the English. Repeat after me. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Oh, Salakia,
Right.
sir. That's the wrong one.
All right.
Abanaw.
Abanaw.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakwithka.
Malakmaka.
Haba'ah.
Haba'ah.
Ratazaka.
Razaka.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Ma'arataza.
Marataza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Nathananawa.
Adonai.
Lakam.
God.
Ka.
God.
Yawam.
The woman.
Wasalaknanawa.
What's a lot now?
Kawawathanawa.
Come a walk now.
Salaknawa.
It's a lot now.
Kawawathyonawa.
Come a walk in now.
Wala'a.
Hola.
W I Salakia. W I Nawa.
Hola now.
Manasayawan.
Barasa one.
Abal.
Above.
Awashai Nawa.
I was shy now.
Mayan.
My young.
Rai.
Right.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Amalakwa.
Hamalakwa.
Waha'ala.
Ha'ala.
Wahataparath.
Wapara.
Nahiwalamyam.
Ba'alamu.
Iman.
Aman. Hey, or you mind if you do the English for me? Because I'm setting up the camera and stuff.
God. In the English. Our Father.
Our Father.
Which art in heaven.
Down in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
And we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation.
And lead us not into temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
You want to do all of them, sir?
Yeah, go ahead and do all of them, boy.
All right. Hakak the power. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Baba Kusha.
Baba Kusha.
Nathananawa.
Nathananawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lara Pa'ah.
Lara Pa'ah.
Kal Makala.
Kal Makala.
Kal Marawa.
Kal Marawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Hamatazarayim.
Latahar.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lahakoyim.
Lahakoyim.
Amathium.
Amathium.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Al-Rakawa.
Al-Rakawa.
Atama Allah,
Atama Allah,
the Garashon,
Gershon,
Mahasham,
Bashim,
Yahushai,
Gershon,
Wada Aman.
Aman.
And what we said in English is, Lord, in the name of Yahushai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out in the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it. Blessings. Barakatah Yahweh. Why Yahushai?
Why Yahushai?
Why Mayaka Allah?
Why Yamagala?
Why Allahayim?
Why Allahayim?
Taja Ba'a.
Tazaba'a.
Alawap Yohana.
Alawat Yohana.
Ha Alawapium.
Ha Alawapim.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Quatazayanyam.
Ha Kutayanyam.
Ha Kayayoyam.
Ha Kayayanyam.
Waha Aquapian.
Why Aquapium?
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Basham.
Bashim.
Yahushai.
Yahushai.
Water Aman.
The water Aman.
And what we said was, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahushai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yohana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai. Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Hahorium.
Ahorim.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah.
Azaria.
Isaiah.
Azaria.
Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa Arataza.
Ra'arataza.
Ayathan.
Ayathan.
Amawat.
Ramawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
All Yanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Anala.
Hanala.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala.
Wala.
Yayashan.
Yayishan.
Shawamar.
Shamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Zalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Ayah.
Yumyaka.
Yamyaka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Ashamash.
Hashamash.
The Ayakalka.
The Ayakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Layala.
Layala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Maharai.
Bakarai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afnapashka.
Afnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'athka.
Taza'aka.
Wabawa'aka.
Wabayaka.
Ma'aitha.
Micah.
Wa'ai-Iwalam.
Awalam.
What we said was, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
All Damayalaka.
Adamyalaka.
All Dakarash.
Adakarash.
All Dashakwat.
Adashakwat.
All.
Oh.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awiyabika.
Awabika.
Yahama, Yawan.
How many one?
Wamashanayaka,
Wakaika.
Nasha'awa,
Mashal.
Ra'ash,
Ah.
Al-Imaka,
Alaika.
Ya'ara
Yama.
Sawad,
What?
Wayatha Ya'ai Tazawa, Al Tazakawanyaka,
I tell you what you got.
Amorwa,
Oh.
Lakawa,
Okay.
Wanakakidam,
Got it.
Magoya,
Good.
Wala'a,
Ah.
Yasakar,
That's God.
Shum Yasha'ala,
Come with the other.
Iwad,
I was.
Gaya,
Jaya.
Nawa'ai Tazawa,
Oh, I tell you what.
La,
Yeah.
Yakarwa,
God.
Alyaka,
I.
Barya,
What?
Yakarathwa,
That's what.
Ahoya,
Oh.
Adawam,
I don't want.
Waya Shamai Alayam,
That's my I want.
Awa'aba,
Oh, wow.
Wahagoriam,
Glory.
Gabal,
Love.
Wa'aimawan,
I want.
Wa'aimalak,
I'm black.
Halashat,
I'm the top.
Am Yashabia,
I'm shabby.
Tazawar,
That's the war.
Gum Ashawar,
Come out your war.
Alawa,
Or what?
Aimam,
The what?
Iowa,
I will.
Zarwai,
So why?
Bunny-Lawat,
Join the what?
Awat,
What?
Aishalahum,
I shall a hum.
Madian,
The Magna.
that's the Yasara'a,
That's the Yasara.
the Yabian,
The Yabin.
Manako,
Monaco.
the Yashwan,
The Yashman.
Ashamarwa,
That's Magua.
Ayanda Ara,
Mayanda Ara.
Iowa,
Iowa.
Daman,
Daman.
the Adama,
Aba.
Shayatamwa,
Shaitamwa.
Nadayamuwa,
Yanwama.
Ka Ara,
Ra Ra.
Wakaza Aba,
Because of
Wakaza Ba,
Because of Quat.
Wakaza Zamanai,
Because of
Kawana Yukamwa,
Karnas Yukumbu.
Ashar,
Ashar.
Marwa, Naya Rasha,
Naya Rashad.
Anawa,
Anawa.
Ah,
Ah.
Na'awa,
Awa.
Alahayim,
Alahayim.
Alahaya,
Alahaya.
Yatamwa,
Yutumbu.
the Galgala,
Gagu.
the Quash,
The Quash.
the Punya Raka,
The Panyuka.
the Hash,
The Fash.
the Ba'aria Ira,
The Ayu Ira.
Wakalahaba,
Wakala.
the Lahat,
Ah.
Baryam,
No.
Khan,
God.
the Radakma,
The Dogma.
the Iraka,
That's a Harafa.
Waba Sawapaka,
Paka.
the Baholam,
The Bahala.
Ala'a,
Alaha.
Punyahum, Kuala One,
God one.
Wayabakwashwa,
Bayibakwashwa.
Shaka,
Shemka.
Yahawa,
Yahawah.
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa.
Wayabahowa,
Bayibahawa.
Ayai,
Ayai.
Wayakaparwa,
Bayikaparwa.
Wayabarwa,
Ayabagwa.
Wayadaiwa,
Ayaiwa.
Kaya,
Kaya. Aisha.
Shaka,
Shemka.
Yahawa,
Yahawah.
Abaka,
Baka.
Al Yuwan,
Ayuwan.
Al Kaha Arataza,
Al-Karatazah. All right, boy. Wow. Continue with the English.
Khan. What we said in the English is, all right, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarims, Gebal and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, and the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeeb, yea, all their princes, as Zebah and as Elmunah, who said, Let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flames setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth.
All right.
Star, which means to turn. And Yashmatai, hands down, Yeshabia, which means to be seated.
Oh, Salakia for that. Salakia. Y'all, Shradazar, do me a favor.
Come on, sir. You went on mute.
I said, can you share the class for me because I lost my phone?
You said share the class?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll look for my phone or Salakia.
All right. I'll share the class to you. You want me to do it right now?
Oh, whatever you can.
Okay.
All right. Okay, we're going to start from Genesis chapter 8, verse 1, in the Hebrew. Go ahead, Shradazar.
Come on. Genesis chapter 8, verse 1, in the Hebrew, it reads, Why is a car? Alahayim, Ath, knock, Wa'ath, call, Ha, Kayaha, Wa'ath, call, Ha, Bahama, Ashar, Athwa, Ba, Thaba, Waya, Ibar, Alahayim. Where am I? Salakia. Alahayim. Rawak. Al. Ha'arataza. Waya Shakawa. Hamayim. Oh, Hamayim. Verse 2. Waya Sakarwa. Ma'ai Yanath. Thahawam. Wa Arabath. Ha Shemayim. Waya Kala'ah. Ha Gasham. Manah. Ha Shemayim. Verse 3. Waya Shabawa. Waya Shabwa. Salakia. Ha Mayum. Ma'al. Ha Arataza. Ha Lawak. Waya Wa Shawab. Waya Kasarwa. Ha Mayum. Maqwa Tazaha. Ha Mashayim. Ma Shayum. Wa Ma'ath. Yowam. Verse 4. Wa Thanak. Ha Thaba. Ba Chadash. Ha Shaba Ya'aya. Ba Shabai. Ishar. Yawam. La Chadash. Al. Haraya. A Rata, verse 5. Wa Hamayim, Hayawa, Alawak, Halawak, Sawar, Aid, Ha Kadash, Ha'ai Shayaraya, Ba'ai Shayaraya, Ba Akkad, La Kadash, Na Ra'awa, Ra Ashia, Ha Harayam, verse 6. Waya Haya, Ma Kwataza, A Rabayam, Yawam, Wa Pathak, Nak, Ath, Kalawan, Ha Thaba, Ashar, Aishaha, verse 7. Waya Shalak, Ath, Ha I Rab, Ha I Rabah, Wa Ya Taza'a, Ya Tazawa'a, Wa Shawab, Aid, Ya Bashath, Ha Mayam, Ma'al, Ha Arataza. That's it, sir.
All right. I remember where we was at last week.
God.
Okay, last week we was in Genesis chapter 9.
Okay, what verse?
We started from I think if I'm mistaken, verse 20.
Okay.
So you do that in English, okay?
Okay, verse 20. Genesis chapter 9 and verse 20 in the English. And Noah began to be a husbandman, and he planted a vineyard.
Okay, what is a husbandman? A husbandman. Go ahead, Warren.
Oh, I was going to say like a farmer.
Yeah, a husbandman is a farmer.
Right.
He is a farmer. All right, go ahead.
It says, and he planted a vineyard, and he drank of the wine and was drunken.
You want to say vineyard?
Vineyard.
Go ahead.
And he drank of the wine and was drunken. And he was uncovered within his tent.
What are you talking about when it says he was uncovered in his tent?
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead, Warren.
He was naked.
He was naked, but was he wrong for being naked in his own tent? No. That's like you being in your room and you naked. That's your room.
Right.
Somebody should knock on your door if they coming inside your private room.
That's right.
You have a room for privacy. Okay? But we're going to see which one of Noah's sons didn't knock on the door. They just went inside his tent to look at their father and see what their father was doing.
Right.
He don't care about nobody's privacy. And right now today, he don't care about nobody's privacy. I'm talking about those damn Africans, them damn Hamites.
Right.
Okay? They like being naked. They don't care about looking at each other raw. They feel like they should see each other naked.
Right.
That's how you know that those Africans are Hamites today, because they still had that same spirit today. They still have that same spirit that they have today from back then. They like seeing each other naked. They like seeing a man and a woman naked. The man likes seeing another man naked. And the woman likes seeing another woman naked. They don't care. They don't believe in privacy. And the Sodomites, Sodom and Gomorrah, those are Africans. Understand that. All right. Read on.
Oh, God. Verse 22. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father and told his two brethren without.
Okay, and Ham, the father of Canaan, so Ham and his son Canaan, you know, they was around at this time, you know. Ham had a son named Canaan, But Ham looked at Noah's nakedness. That means that Ham went inside the tent without saying, hey, Father, I'm outside. Are you naked or not? He just went in. He don't care about nobody's privacy.
Right.
He wants to see your rod. Okay? He likes that. That turns him on. Maybe I'm not gonna call myself African. You see what Africans like to do? Africans like to put their head up a cow behind. They like to take golden showers from the cow. You know, they like to see their father and their mother naked. Look at him. He had to see his father naked. I thank God that he separated them Africans from us. I thank God that he separated Ham from Noah. Okay? I'm glad that he made him another group of people. Separated him from us. Because me as a black man, I don't want to see another black man naked.
Right.
That don't turn me on at all, man. All right? We don't work. Go ahead.
If I could, that goes along with watching pornography. If you watching pornography, you in the spirit of Ham, because you seeing another man's rod.
That's right. That's right. Damn right. That's heavy, warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Read on.
Okay. Verse 23. And Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon both their shoulders.
Now Shem, who is our forefather, and Japheth, who was the forefather of the Hawaiians, the Aboriginal people of Australia, them and Shem, they had took something to cover their father's nakedness. Okay? They didn't want to see their father's rod. Hell, they don't want to see nobody's rod. Okay?
Right.
They cover him up because they don't like that. But Ham was the Egyptians, Sodom and Gomorrah, all of them damn disgusting Hamites, the damn Africans. They want to see another man's rod.
Mm-hmm.
These two brothers wasn't pleased with that. These two brothers walked backwards with some kind of blanket to cover their father, man. And that's what you should do. You shouldn't want to see your father and your mother naked. But if you ever learn about the story of Nimrod was an Ethiopian, a damn African that married his mother. It goes to show you they have no bounds, no limitations, man. Go ahead.
Okay. It says, verse 23 in the middle, it says, and laid it upon both their shoulders and went backward and covered the nakedness of their father, and their faces were backward, and they saw not their father's nakedness.
Man, this is deep. A Christian, they'll look over this and don't even read this, but you need to read this. You need to learn that a man has no business even looking at another man with his shirt off.
Mm-hmm.
If I have my shirt off, you should turn your head, man. You shouldn't want to see none of my body parts. Nothing about me should turn you on if you're a man. Nothing about me. If I don't have no clothes on, if I don't have a shirt on, if I don't have no pants on, hey, us in the ISBK, when we go to the beach, when we go to the pool, we believe in having a shirt on with sleeves, man. We don't even wear tank tops outside. And you should think like that. Because the LGBTQ community, the alphabet community is out there looking, man. You know who looking at you. And it might be a Hamite looking at you. You better have clothes on, man. You don't know who you might be turning on, man. All right? You don't know what man you might be turning on. Because there's some weirdos out here. And Ham was one of the first weirdos in the Bible. Ham and Canaan, Africans. Y'all black people, y'all Negroes, y'all black people, but stop calling yourself African, man. Africans are weirdos, you understand? Read on.
Okay. Verse 24. And Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his younger son had done unto him. And he said, cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren.
Right. Go ahead.
Verse 26. And he said, Blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant.
Damn right. And Canaan shall be his servants. You know the Israelites, we went to the land of Canaan and took all of their land. And now the land of Canaan is the land of Israel, man. All right? We took that land from them damn Canaanites. All right, let's go on. Let's move on to chapter 10. What scripture you stopped at?
I stopped at 26. I think that was 7. 20 to 26.
Okay, did you read some scriptures already? Some scriptures?
In Hebrew?
Yeah, I mean in English. Did you read 7 scriptures in English?
Yeah, Con.
Okay, let's go to Genesis chapter yeah, okay. Read Genesis chapter 10, verse 1 in the Hebrew.
Con.
And you stop at 7.
Stop at 7?
Right.
Okay. Genesis chapter 10 in the Hebrew. Wa oha. The wall doth. Banya, Nak, Shum, Chum, Wayapath, Waya Waladwa, Lahum, Banyum, Akar, Ha Mabawa, Ha Mabawal, verse 2, Banya, Yapath, Gamar, Wa Ma Gawaga, Wamad Ya, Waya Wana, Wa the ball, Wa Mashak, Wa Thayara, Wa Thayarasa. All right, verse 3, Wa Bunya, Gamar, Asha Kanaz, Wa Yapath, Wa the Garma, verse 4, Wabunya, Yawan, Al Yasha, Watharash Yash, Ka Thayum, Wa Danayum, verse 5, Ma'oha, Na Paradawa, Al Yaya, Ha Gawayum, Ba Ara Tazathum, Ayash, La Shanwa, La Mashapak Thum, Ba Gawa Yahum, verse 6, Wabunya Hum, Kawash, Wa Ma Tazarayum, Wa Pawat, Wa Ka Na'ain, Wa Kana'ain, verse 7, Wabunya, Kawash, Saba'ah, Wa Ka Wayo Ha, Wa Sab Thaha, Wa Ra'ai Maha, Wa Sa Bath Ka'a, Wabunya Ra'ai Ma, Shaba'a, Wa Da Dun, Wa Da Dun. That's it, sir.
All right, well, damn right. Now go ahead and read the English for me.
Okay. Genesis chapter 10 and verse 1 in the English. Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and unto them were sons born after the flood. Verse 2. The sons of Japheth, Gomar, and
Shwazah, break down who are the sons of Japheth.
the sons of Japheth.
Yeah, break that down.
Okay, the sons of Japheth are the Japhetic people, which is Gomar, and Magog, and Madai, and Javan, and Tubal, and Meshech, and Tyrus. Hold on, let me see. I think Magog, I think are the Russians, if I'm not mistaken.
Magog, no, Gog and Magog. Okay, Gog is Russia. Magog is the land that surrounds Russia, that's around Russia, you know. But now, the Russians today are Edomites. But back then, before the Edomites was in Russia, there was the Japhites, the Japhetic people. The Japhetic people are the original people of Europe. The so-called oppressor, the colonizer, the slave master, kicked them out. Now they're in Australia, in Hawaii, in the Fiji Islands, you know. So the original people of Russia was God. Do you see God? You see God up there?
Gog?
Yeah, God.
Okay.
Okay, God is the original people of Russia. But
Right.
Magog is the people that's around Russia. You understand?
Got him.
Okay. And Javan is the original people of Greece. Okay. I don't know all these nations by heart. When it comes to the Japhetic people, I just know some. Okay, read verse 2.
Verse 2. The sons of Japheth, Gomar, and Magog, and Madai, and Javan, and Tubal, and Meshech, and Tyrus. Verse 3.
Okay, did you read verse 1 again? Read verse 1.
Verse 1.
I know a couple of more nations. Okay.
Verse 1. Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and unto them were sons born after the flood. Verse 2. The sons of Japheth, Gomar, and Magog, and Madai, and Javan, and Tubal.
Okay. Madai is the Midianites. That's the Midianites. Okay. Read on.
And Javan.
Javan is the original Greeks. The original Greeks. All right, read.
And it says, and Tubal.
Okay, I gotta remember that one. Go ahead on.
And it says, and Meshech. And Tyrus.
Right.
And verse 3. And the sons of Gomar, Ashkenaz.
Okay, you know who Ashkenaz is, right? Somebody said, who is Ashkenaz?
That's the fake Jewish man.
No, these are the people that's before the fake Jewish man. Okay, he called himself an Ashkenazi Jew, but he's not even an Ashkenazi. The original Ashkenaz is Japheth. He's not no Ashkenazi. His tribe is Amalek. That's his tribe, Amalek. All right, Amalek. He's an Amalekite. Sir. All right. Go ahead, warrior.
Who did you say Madai and Javan was?
Madai is the Midianites. My bad, not the Midianites, Salakia. The Medes. I said that wrong. I'm glad you stopped me right there. You ever heard of the Persians and the Medes?
Yeah.
Okay, Madai is the Medes. Right, if I ain't mistaken. Thank you. The water for that, warrior. Yeah, if I'm mistaken, Madai is the Medes. You got the Persian and the Medes. All right, go ahead, warrior.
Okay, they're the Persians and the Medes.
No, the Persians are the Elamites. Elam,
okay.
But so, the Medes was a different nation than the Persians. The Persians was Elamites. Okay, the modern day Hindu people. But the Medes was another nation that joined the Persians. The Medes was Japhetic, okay?
Right.
They were from a man named Madai. All right, if I ain't mistaken.
And who was Javan again?
And Javan is the original people of Greece. Okay, before the Grecian came over there, before the Hellenistic people came over there, or the Hellenists came over there, it was Javan, the original people of that land. If I'm mistaken, their name gonna come to my head. You gotta give me a minute.
Okay.
Okay, I forgot their name. It's gonna come to me though. All right, read on.
Verse 3. And the sons of Gomar, Ashkenaz, and Riphath, and Togarmah. Verse 4. And the sons of Javan, Elisha, and Tarshish, Katim, and Dudanim.
Okay, if I'm mistaken, I think Kittim is Cyprus, or today what we call Rome.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that though. Okay.
Read
on.
Verse 5. By these were the isles of the Gentiles divided in their lands. Every one after his tongue, after their families and their nations. And the sons.
Go ahead.
And the sons of Ham, Cush, and Mizraim, and Put, and Canaan, or Canaan.
Okay, and the sons of Ham, the Africans. The first one that was mentioned was Cush. Cush was the oldest tribe of the Africans. Cush. He is the oldest son of Ham. Today, Cush would be the Ethiopians. All right? That's where Nimrod comes from. Okay, and it says Mizraim. Mizraim is the second oldest son of Ham. Who is Mizraim? Do anybody know? Do you know Shwadazai? Shwadazai, who is Mizraim?
The Egyptians.
That's right. Montezarium in the Hebrew. Mizraim is the English translation. Do you know the Hebrew translation for Cush?
The English translation?
No, the Hebrew translation. The English translation is Cush. What's the Hebrew translation for Cush?
Kawash.
That's right. And then you got Put. Who is Put?
I'm not sure about that one.
Put is the Libyans.
The Libyans, okay.
Okay, who is Canaan? Who would Canaan be today? Put is Libya, modern day Libya. So who would the Canaanites be today?
Canaanites, would it be the I'm not sure.
The Canaanites would be the South Africans.
Okay.
South Africa. That's where the Canaanites are. They're at the bottom of Africa. They're the lowest of all the flies and doo-doo dung of the earth. They're at the foot of Africa. And guess what? Our oppressor is trying to take the land from the Africans in South Africa, who are the Canaanites. They're fighting for their land right now in South Africa. You have the oppressor right now calling himself African, South African. He wants to be everybody. He even wants to be the African man. Somebody keep that culture messing around with these damn Edomites.
Right.
All right. Read the next 7, Warrior.
Khan. We still got I think we got to read verse 7.
Read verse 7.
And the sons of Cush, Sabah, and Havilah, and Sabah.
You'll say Zebah?
Zeba. I mean Seba. I don't know how to say it, man. These.
Oh, Sheba.
Khan. Seba.
Yeah, Seba.
Seba, and Havilah, and Sabata, and Ra'amah.
Okay, give me 2 Kings. Let's get 2 Kings chapter 19, Warrior.
2 Kings.
Okay. I want you to give me the part where the northern tribe of Israel were kicked out of their lands.
2 Kings chapter 19.
It might be 17 if I'm mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go to 2 Kings chapter 17 with the lions. You had lions eating the people of the land.
All right, 2 Kings chapter 19 and verse 17.
I need 17. Give me 17. 17.
Verse-
17. Give me 1 minute.
Go.
Yeah. Verse 23.
So 2 Kings chapter 17.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Verse 23.
That's right.
It reads.
Matter of fact, I'm going to read it, and I want you to hold that scripture you got right now, so everybody knows that in the land of Samaria, those were Hamites in that land. Okay, these people were Hamites that the king of Assyria put in that land. All right.
Go.
Okay. 2 Kings chapter 17, verse 23. Until the Lord remove Israel out of his sight, as he has said by all his servants, the prophets, so was Israel carried away out of their own land to Assyria until this day. Verse 24, Salakia. Verse 24. And the king of Assyria brought men from Babylon. Okay, if you bring men from Babylon, who was in Babylon? The Ethiopians are in Babylon, right?
Right.
Because who was there? The Cushites. Nimrod, he was in Babylon. The people that ruled Babylon, the people that was over Babylon, it was the Ethiopians, Cushites, Hamites. But let's see the people that this Assyrian king put in Assyria, Samaria, which was Samaria, which was the land of the northern tribe of Israel. Okay, and the king of Assyria brought men from Babylon, and from Katah, and from Ava, and from Hamath, and from Sepharvaim, and placed them in the cities of Samaria. Read your scripture, warrior.
It says, and the sons of Cush, Sabah, and Havilah, and Sabata, and Ra'amah, and Sabbateka, and the sons of Ra'amah, Sheba,
You
and
see a
Dan.
mom right there?
Come.
Okay, now you see that this king replaced the tribe of Israel, the northern tribe of Israel, the northern kingdom of Israel, my bad, the northern kingdom of Israel with Hamites in the land. Okay, and I'm gonna read on. I'm gonna skip down. Hey, warrior, give me John chapter 4, verse 22.
Okay.
Baba Kishar.
I got it.
Matter of fact, okay, I'm trying to get the Samaritan woman, man. Well, anyway, when you hear about the woman at the well, the Samaritan woman, the Samaritan woman, that Samaritan woman was a Hamite, and this is why Christ told her, "You worship what you know not," because salvation is of the Jews. She was not a Jew; she was a Hamite, and that's why when they first moved into the land, God sent lions to eat them up. They had to go back and get priests of the Lord for the lions to start eating them up. All right.
Sir,
Go ahead, warrior.
is John chapter 4 and verse 7. It says, I'm going to start at verse 6. It says, now Jacob's well was there. Yahushua therefore being wearied with his journey. John chapter 4 and verse 6.
Okay, go ahead.
It says, now Jacob's well was there. Yahushua therefore being wearied with his journey sat thus on the well, and it was about the 6th hour. Verse 7, there cometh a woman of Samaria to draw water. Yahushua said unto her, give me to drink. For his disciples were gone away unto the city to buy meat. Then saith the woman of Samaria unto him, how is it that thou, being a Jew, askest drink of me, which am a woman of Samaria? For the Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans.
Damn right. Damn right. Why? Why did the Jews have no dealing with the Samaritans? Because there was Hamites. It was Africans. All right? And Africans right now, still today, is trying to claim our culture, claim our heritage. They call themselves Ethiopian Jews. All right? They over there in the IUIC saying that they are Jews, man. All right? So we're gonna end it with that. Let's go back to the scripture we was at in Genesis, warrior. Let's go back to the book of Genesis. Baba Kashaw.
Genesis chapter 10 and verse 8.
I'm
gonna read that in the Hebrew.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me see. Okay. It says, Wakawash, Yalak, Ath, Namarad, Hawa'a, Hakal, La Ha Yawath, Gabar, Ba'arataza. Verse 9. Hawa'a, Ha Yaha, Gabar, Tazayada, Lapanya, Yahweh, Al, Kan, Ya'amar, Kana Marad, Gabawar, Tazayad, Lapanya, Yahweh. Verse 10. Wa Thahaya, Ra Ash Yatha, Mama Lakathwa, Babal, Wa Arak, Wa Akkad, Wa Kal Naha, Ba'arataza, Shana Shan Ira. 11. Mana, Ha'arataza, Ha Wa'a, Yataza'a, A Shawar, Waya Ban, Ath, Na Ya Nawa, Wa'ath, Ra Kabath, Ayar, Wa'ath, Kalak. Verse 12. Wa'ath, Rasan, Bayan, Na Yano Wa Bayan, Kalak, Hawa'a, Ha I Yara, Ha Gadola. 13. Wa Ma Tazarayim, Yalak, Ath, La Wadyam, Wa'ath, I Namayam, Wa'ath, La Habayam, Wa'ath, Na Pathachayam. Verse 14. Wa'ath, Pa Thara Sayam, Wa'ath, Ka Salak Yam, Ashar, Ya Taza Awa, Masham, Palashath Yam, Wa'ath, Ka Path Rayam. Hold on, let me see. We started at 8. All right, yeah, that's it. 14.
Okay, read the English.
8 in the English. And Cush begat Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one in the earth. He was a
Go ahead.
God. He was a mighty hunter before the Most High. Wherefore it is said.
And why was he a mighty one on the earth?
Why was he a mighty one?
Yeah.
Because he was conquering nations.
What did he do? What was Nimrod the king of, man?
The king of Babylon.
That's right. So what did he do? What's Babylon notorious for? What are they well known for doing? Or what have they done? In the beginning.
He united everybody.
That's right. What did America do?
Unite everybody.
Yeah. All nations should be together.
Right.
But what's the real spirit of making all nations come together in America? What America is really trying to do, man?
Salaki, he's trying to rule everybody, have everybody in one mindset. So he did rule everybody. Hey, Nimrod still have rule over everybody today. He has rule over everybody today, man. When you celebrate Christmas, you are worshiping Nimrod's birthday. Do everybody know that? A lot of people don't know that, man. You serving Nimrod, man. That's the first birthday that was ever recorded in history, man. Today, December 25th. Nimrod still have control over people, man. When you celebrate Easter, you serving his wife, his so-called wife / mother, Semiramis. That's her real name, Semiramis. But she has other names as well. Astarte. What else? It's some more names too. It'll come to me though. But Astarte is the goddess of Easter. Okay? She's a fertility god. This is why it's so important not to follow these pagan holidays, because you worshiping other gods. Okay? And Nimrod was the first man on earth after the flood to make himself a god. Okay? He made himself the god of the sun. His mother made herself the god of the moon. Okay? Read on, warrior. Oh God. Verse 9. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Wherefore it said, even as Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord. Verse 10. And the beginning of his kingdom was Babel. And
right. What does Babel mean?
Salakia, confusion.
That's right. Confusion. Confusion, chaos. That's right. Continue.
And Erech and Akkad. And
what you ready again, Warren?
Verse 10. Genesis 10 and 10.
Okay, let me catch up with you. Salakia. Genesis 10 and 10. Go ahead, read.
Okay. It says, and Akkad and Chaldea in the land of Shinar. Verse 11. Out of that land.
Go ahead.
Verse 11. Out of that land went forth Ashur and builded Nineveh and the city.
Okay, now Salakia, when you hear about the land of Akkad, that's Arcadia, if I'm mistaken. Arcadia. Okay?
Right.
If you ever heard, I don't know if you ever seen a movie called Scorpion King. I think it's Scorpion King 2 or whatever. He was in the land of Arcadia, man. A lot of people don't know about the Arcadians. They were the people Sumer, the Middle East. They consider that the civilization, the birth of civilization. All right, the birth of civilization. Read on.
God. It says, and the city Rehoboth and Kola. Verse 12.
From verse 10.
Verse 10. And the beginning of his kingdom was Babel.
Nimrod's kingdom, in the beginning of Nimrod's kingdom was Babel. You know, Babylon. This was the beginning. Babylon was the first city of his country. Okay, read on.
It says, and Erech and Akkad.
Akkad, go ahead. Arcadia, go ahead.
And Calne. In the land of Shinar.
Read on.
Verse 11. Out of that land went forth Ashur and
who is Ashur? Who is Ashur? Asher. Who is Ashur?
Asher.
Sher. You are Ashur.
Don't tell me, sir. The Assyria.
Yeah, damn right, warrior. Read on.
Okay. And builded Nineveh and the city Rehoboth and Calah. Verse 12. And Resen between Nineveh and Calah. The same is a great city.
Right.
And Mizraim begat Ludim. And
this is Matazarian, the Egyptian. Right. The Egyptians, go ahead.
Begat Ludim and Anamim and Lehabim and Tuhim and Pathruzim and Casluhim, out of whom came Philistine.
Who is Philistine, warrior?
The Philistines?
That's right, the Philistines. The people that came, the people that gave birth to Goliath, the giant. Goliath was a damn tall African. You see tall Africans today. You got tall African tribes.
Right.
All right. Africans have that gene where they can have tall people. Even their whole tribe be tall. There's no brand new thing under the sun, man. What's going on today went on back then. All right.
Right.
You got some African tribes got long necks. Okay. Back then, the African tribe that had long necks was called the sons of Anak. They was long neck, tall people. The sons of Anak. All right, go ahead.
Oh God. Okay. And Cap Hotorium. That's it.
That's 7?
That's 7.
Okay. Go ahead and read the next 7.
All right. Genesis chapter 10 and verse 15. It says in the Hebrew, Wa Kana'an, Yalak, Ath, Tazi Yadan, Bakarwa, Wa'ath, Chatha, Wa'ath, verse 16, Wa'ath, Haya Bawat, Ya, Wa'ath, Ha Amoria, Wa'ath, Ha Gara Gash, verse 17, Wa'ath, Ha Cha Waya, Wa'ath, Ha I Raquaya, Wa'ath, Ha Sayanya, verse 18, Wa'ath, Ha Wadia, Wa'ath, Ha Tazamaria, Wa'ath, Ha Chamathia, Wa Akar, Na Pa Tazawa, Mashapachwath, Ha Kanaanya, verse 19, Waya Haya, Gabawal, Ha Kanaanya, Mataza Yadan, Ba Aka, Garara, Ida, Iza, Ba'aka, Sa, Dama, Wa'ai, Mara, Wa'aid, I'm sorry, Wa, Adama, Wa Tazabayum, Ida, Lashai, verse 20. Alha, or Allah, Banya, Kham, Lama, Shapak, Thumb, La Shan Thumb, Ba Rataza Thumb, Ba Gawa Yahum. Verse 21. Waya Lashum Yalak Gum. Hawa Abaya Kal Banya Ibar Akaya Yapath Ha Gadawal. I think that's it. We started at 15.
Right, go ahead.
Yeah, that's it. 21. Okay.
Read the English.
In the English, Genesis 10 and 15. And Canaan begat Sidon his firstborn, and Heth, and the Jebusites, and the Amorite, and the Girgasite, and the Hivite, and the Archite, and the Sinite, and the Arvadite, and the Zemarite, and the Hamathite. And afterward were the families of the Canaanites spread abroad. Verse 19.
All right, so when you hear about the Israelites going to the land, you will see these same names pop up. Read that scripture again, Warren.
Gonna come, verse 18.
This is who we took the land of Canaan from. All these tribes. All right? And we went into their land, the Lord said to destroy their gods. You know, go against them. Don't unite with them. Don't be one people. Don't integrate. Take their land and be separate. Because what happens when they take your land? They take your land and still be separate from you in your own land. And then turn around and say, this is their land. This is my country. This is my home. I discovered America. That's the thing these heathens do, man. They come over and take your land. Know what I mean? And then give your land a whole other name after their forefathers, man.
Right.
That's why it's so important that you understand that this is war, man. These other nations are your enemies. They're not going to treat you fairly. They're not going to have no compassion on you. They have compassion for one another. Somebody that's from their nation, a man and a woman that come out of their family. They're a group of people, man. God gave them their own world, and God gave you your own world, your own society, your own team. Wake up, man. Understand that. There's nothing wrong when Africans come over here and stay separate from you because they love Africa. So they get together with Africans, not you, because you're not African. Do you understand? Do you understand, man? That's the mind of the heathens. And that should be the mind of every so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian, man. We need to get together and look out for our own. Look out for ourselves. Because ain't nobody gonna take care of us better than we take care of ourselves, man. Okay? How can you expect another nation to have respect for you and to look up to you and you know, say that you're a great people when you following them? You look to their gods. You look to their the day that they serve their gods and their culture, and you look down at your own culture. How can you expect them to respect you if you don't respect yourself? Read on, Warrior.
Come. It says, verse 18, and the Arvadite, and the Zemarite, and the Hamathite, and afterward were the families of the Canaanites spread abroad. Verse 19. And the border of the Canaanites.
Slack it. And even when you read about Esau and his children called the Edomites, they went into the land of Canaan and took land from the land of Canaan, man. Now today it's called Edom, the land of Edom, or Idumea. When they went to take the land from the Canaanites, it was called Mount Seir. When they went to the land of Mount Seir, they took the land from this Canaanite tribe called the Horites. We're gonna read about it. They took the land from a people called the Horites. All right, and that was a Canaanite tribe that slept or lived in the mountains, man. All right, read on.
God. And the border of the Canaanites was from Sidon, as thou comest to Gerar, unto Gaza, as thou goest.
Zidon, which is the Zidonites. You ever heard of Tyre and Zidon?
Right.
Okay. You know, Zion or Zidion. Read that again. Read it. So I want to make sure I got that name right. I'm not good with Hamite names and Canaanite names. I'm not Ham. I'm not good with that name.
Right.
Because I really don't give a damn. But Salakia. But read on, warrior.
And the border of the Canaanites was from Sidon, as thou comest to Gerar, unto Gaza, as thou.
Okay. Sidon. You got Sidon and you got Zidon. Sometimes the names they have different translation in the Bible, but Sidon is Zidon. Okay, Tyre is Zidon. Okay, these are two. Tyre and Zidon are two African. My bad. Both of them are African tribes, but there are two different people that joined together and create a nation. But both of them are Hamite. They are Africans. Okay. Read.
Oh God. It says, as thou goest unto Sodom and Gomorrah, and Admah and Zeboim, even unto Lasha. Verse 20. These are the sons of Ham, after their families, after their tongues, in their countries, and in their nations. Verse 21. Unto Shem also, the father of all the children of Eber, the brother of Japheth.
Eber. Who is Eber? Shabbatazah.
Eber was
read the generation of Shem again.
It
read
says,
that again.
Unto Shem also the father of all the children of Eber.
Eber is the oldest son of Shem. Okay. And also, who is Eber? Shabbatazah.
Eber.
Who is Eber? Go ahead.
Eber is our forefather who kept the language.
Okay, but his name, our language is called Hebrew. Hebrew. You know, it comes from a man named Abariah. You know, Hebrew is Abariah. It comes from a man named Abariah. Eber. Okay, go ahead.
The brother of Japheth, the elder, even to him were children born.
Right. Read on.
Verse 22. I think that's it, sir. We stop right there. We gotta read another set.
Okay, what you got now, Warden?
We gotta read another set. Okay. All right. In the Hebrew. Can you see me? Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you, Warden. Hey, good job too. Good job, Warden.
The water, sir. The water. Most High in Christ. Verse 22. Banya, Sham, Ayalam, Wa, Ashwar, Wa, Ara, Pa Kashad, Walawad, Wa Ram. Verse 23. Wa Banya, Aram. I wa taza. Wa kha wal. Wa ga thar. Wamash. Verse 24. 1 second, sir. Where we at? 22. Okay, 28. We stop at 28. Where am I? Verse 24. Wa ra kashad yalak ath shalak wa shalak yalad ath ibar. 25. Wala ibar yalak shanya banyam sham ha akad palag kaya baya mayawa na napolga na arakaza washam akad ak yawa ya kwa tan. All right, verse 26. Waya kwatan yalak ath al mawadad wa'ath shalap wa'ath kha tazara mawath wa'ath yarak. Verse 27. Wa'ath hada waram wa'ath awazal wa'ath da kola. Verse 28. Wa'ath I wabal wa'ath baya ma'al wa'ath shaba'ah. That's it, sir.
Damn right, warrior. All right. Read the English, and that'll be the last set.
Genesis chapter 10 and 22. The children of Shem, Elam, and Ashur, and Arphaxad.
Were you at again, warrior?
Genesis chapter 10 and verse 22.
Go ahead.
The children of Shem, Elam, and Ashur, and
okay, Elam is who? Shabbat. Who is Elam today?
Elam is the East Indians.
That's right. Okay, read.
Khan. And Ashur.
Ashur is the Assyrians. Go ahead.
And Arphaxad.
I don't know. Go ahead.
And Lud. And Iram.
Okay, Aram. Aram is Armenia. Okay, when you hear people say somebody has spoke Aramaic. Aramaic comes from this man named Aram. Okay, those people are the Armenians. Armenians are the original people of the Caucasus Mountains. Okay, the Caucasus Mountains do not belong to the white man. The white man is not the original people of the Caucasus Mountain. Understand this, that our oppressor, it's like I'm saying the white man, our oppressor, the slave master, has no home. Wherever land he goes to, he stole it from somebody. He called himself Caucasian, but the original people of the Caucasus Mountains are the Armenians, man. The Caucasian or our slave master went there during the time of Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great was a Greek, okay? That's when they went there to the Caucasus Mountains. But the original people of the Caucasus Mountains are the Armenians, the children of Aram, okay? The children that speak, that nation that speak Aramaic, okay? Those people are the original people of the Caucasus Mountains, not these damn Edomites.
So they were Shemitic.
Yes, they are Shemitic.
Okay.
Read on.
It says,
The East Indians are Shemitic, but they're not Israelites.
Right. Okay. Verse 23. And the children of Aram, Uz, and Hul.
Okay, stop. Who was in the land of Uz? Shabbat. What prophet of the Lord was in the land of Uz?
You said what prophet?
Yeah, what prophet of the Lord that was in the land of Uz?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna take a stab at it.
For time's sake, I'm gonna give you a hint. Okay, this man has the oldest book in the Bible. This prophet of the Lord, this prophet has the oldest book in the Bible, and the oldest book in the Bible is not Genesis.
Job.
All right, give him a hand. That's right, Warren. Read on.
God. Verse 24. No, verse 23.
Yeah, finish verse 23. Go ahead.
And the children of Aram, Uz,
Aram,
and and Hul, and Gether, and Mesh. Verse 24. And Arphaxada, what? Arphaxada?
Don't worry about it. Keep going.
Begot Salah, and Salah begot Eber. Verse 25. And unto Eber were born two sons. The name of one.
I take that back. Eber was not the oldest son of Shem, Salakia. He was not the oldest son of Shem. Take that back. All right. Read on.
Verse 24 was that? Verse 25.
Verse 25.
And unto Eber were born two sons. The name of one was Peleg, for in his days was the earth divided, and his brother's name was Joktan.
Okay, in his days was the earth divided. What is this talking about, Shabbat?
In his days was the earth divided. Wait. In his days was the earth divided. Is this talking about when it said in his days, was it talking about like the Tower of Babel?
And what else? How else was the earth being divided?
Everybody went to their own land and had separate languages.
Give me Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 8. Baba Kishar. But before you get that, let's go. What did God do with Noah's sons? How did God create nations with Noah's sons? How did he separate them?
How did he separate them?
Yeah, because they didn't integrate. God separated them. God is the God of separation, man. He's a holy God. Holy means separate, set apart, sacred. How did God separate these three sons and one grandson, which was Canaan? How did God separate them?
He gave them he gave them their own land, their own language.
But what did he do first? He said, I am the God of Shem.
Right.
That's what he said first. He said, no, I choose one of your sons. He didn't choose all of his sons. He said, I choose one of your sons. I am the God of Shem. That's how God separated them. God don't choose everybody, man. God is very, very picky when it comes to people. God don't like a big circle. God don't like to be with everybody, man. All right?
That's right.
Read on.
I'm on verse 26.
What verse you stop at?
28.
Go ahead.
Verse 26. And Joktan begat Almodad, and Shelef, and Hazar Mavath, and Jerah, and Hadaram, and Uzal, and Diklah, and verse 28, and Abal, and Abimel, and Sheba.
All right, that's it. Hey, so write this down for me, or send it to me. We're gonna start at Genesis chapter 10, verse 29 next week. Okay, send that to me in my messenger. And imagine with me, Stan and Shabbat, can you finish out the Lord's prayer for me? Just do one prayer in the Hebrew, in the English. Baba Gustavo.
All right, Kanokah.
You got it, boy.
I want to say Imagine, which means to stand. Sar, Wapanya Apadam, which means to turn and face the east. We're going to say the Lord's Prayer first in the Hebrew and then in the English. Repeat after me. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayo, Kodash, Aya, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'a, Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashemayo, Nathumlanawa, Lakam, Ka, Yawam, Wasalaknanawa, Kawawath Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kawawath Yanawa, Wala'a, Dabi'ai Nawa, Banasayawan, Abal, Awashai Nawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahatapa'arath, La'ai Walamya, Aman. In the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. Yasmatah, hands down. Saw, which means to turn. Men of Israel, want to give a courtesy salute to the teacher in the class. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim Barak, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah Barakatah.
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah Barakatah.
Yahweh, hands down. We want to salute the sisters in the class. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim Barak. Sisters may stand. Yahweh Shemal Latham Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. Yahweh, hands down. With that, class dismissed.